Greetings. Get the damn thing right. Greetings. Come on in, the last Friday night of the year, and we are going to get spooky, my dears. Come on in the room. It is the last Friday night for all 12 signs. All right, Poos? Now I'm going to use a brand new deck. This is a horror deck. A lot of my decks are horror decks, but nonetheless, I'm trying to keep this open until we get started, so I can't get it together. I hope everybody has had a wonderful 2024. If it has not been good to you, 2025 is knocking at your door. It's so easy to just get started with the last couple of days of the year on what you want to fulfill, what you want to change, and what you want to have happen and a desire that it will. Hi, my Michelle. Hey, girl. I haven't seen you in so long, but I'm so glad to see you at this point because it is the last Friday night, that one. And I need you center and up front. Oh, thank you for being here, my Michelle. I'm so happy to see you. I forgot to add Get Bucks as the moderator. So when you come in, when he does come in, I forgot. Yeah, no, go get him. I don't care. She wants to do the bubble. Minnie Pooh wants to do the bubbles, y'all. So we'll give her time. But please don't hold it against me. I have so much that I have to do, and now just reminding, I'm going to get it done tonight. I promise. But Get Bucks, please don't feel uncomfortable to bounce people about the house. Hello. Here she goes. Do you got him? I'm seeing nothing.
I don't want to get it.
She got this for Christmas, so she wants to do it one more time. Watch my cup. All right. Okay. Farewell, 2024. Hello, 2025. Now, she has to do her thing. Just let her do it, guys. This year has really been like it has been a ride. And whether it has been good or bad for you, it's all in the sense of the mentality on what you just truly want out of your life, out of your purpose, and what do you want for you. It's not what anybody else wants. It's not what anybody else can do. Everything that you kind of focus and drive towards in life has everything to do with you. And it's not a selfish way, okay? It's not a selfish thought, but it's a way for you to understand that you are more important than anybody else. Now, I said I'm using the extremely scary deck today. This is actually a horror tarot deck. I will post the link when we're all finished. I got it here off of, like we always get off Amazon. So I will post the link along with WitchyPoo's wish list. I'm going to post that too. The Six of Skulls. This deck is freaking scary, so please don't hold it to my heart. I want you guys to understand something. As a collective, in the fire and the hell that we live in, a lot of people are contributed to it, but then again, it is also like people above us where we have no other option, okay? But what I want you to do, thank you, my Michelle. I want you to really understand that it's really about all the power that you're going to possess in your mind this year. It's really going to start within like the next 24 hours, because not only are more portals opening up next year for people to travel, but this is in a sense to keep you protected, because not only is your mind going to be tempted, but you're going to be placed in this sort of new realm and new world that I think we were long ago supposed to have experienced. And so 2025 isn't going to be any different. I feel like this is a lot to do with the money, the things that we are going to have to honestly contribute. And they always say the mark of the beast, but the mark of the beast has been here for centuries. Okay, so be on the lookout for what you are going to have to do when it comes to keeping your mind and your pockets guarded. Okay, the collective. Aries, let's close this in. All right, I think that's good. Wait, should I move it a little bit? Or is that too bad? Okay. Spirits. With sign symbols, downloads, and messages. Hello, yes, scary. Signs, symbols, and messages do we have for Aries? Wait. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. What the fuck did I do with it? I always do this, so it's okay. It's always some shit that goes topsy-turvy. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm not ready. I got on it. I was so excited just to see how you guys were doing and give my little speech and let the card pop out. I forgot to set the mood instantly. And I'm exhausted. I'm so sorry, but we're doing this. Here we go. You like that, didn't you? Spirits. What sign symbols, downloads, and messages do we have for... Whoa, whoa, whoa! I can't see, but I'm sure it's Aries. Please come through, come forth, and show us clearly. We're going to do all 12 signs, I promise you. If you've been here every Friday night, you know the routine, my guy. The Four of Bibles. Now, the Bibles are wands for this deck. I'm not kidding when I say this was like the best Krampus yet. Christmas was awesome, and here's my new deck. Now, Aries, when it comes to what you believe in, to what you have honestly walked a whole path of your life in some sort of righteous spirit, you've had somebody by you to do this. But I feel like if you don't like kind of look back into something as, I don't want to say a religious practice, but something that you walked the path before that it has something to do with that aspect, you're going to be asked to revisit and go back towards that path again. In 2025, you're going to be tested spiritually. You're also going to be tested in a sense where your mind's going to be circled around some fire, and not like the collective, but in a sense like you're going to be worried about something in a religious aspect. But you don't have to worry as if you're not doing something right or you're not doing something wrong. This is just on a path that you used to walk, but you kind of shunned it out of your life and you really don't think about it anymore. So 2025 really wants you to kind of go back down this path. You're going to have to revisit it with the person that you did this with pretty much your whole life. And I don't know if this is a sibling or a soul tie. But spiritually, you know, you are going to be asked to go back down this path. And this is all with self on where are you headed in that direction? Are you really, you know, giving up on a certain aspect, or do you really have a new spiritual religion? Whatever this is, you know, it's all to do with self. And really, how are you going to have an action behind a past thing you used to be into? I hope that makes sense. And if it doesn't, leave it where it is, Pooh. I have not busted out the Wild Mystic deck. I told y'all, I'm just coming in from a long day, but I'm still here to do this. Because I'm not getting rid of this. I have to do one more Friday night. So we have not had the Wild Mystic Tarot in a hot second, yo. So let me get some sort of confirmation to see how we should think and which way we should go. Aries. All right, so you're going to be asked to care. You have to care more about some sort of spiritual religious path you used to take in the past. And it's not to care that you have to get up and do something that you don't want to. Cancer energy is here. No, it's a phase that has really gotten you through. So maybe this is a reflection in some sort of religious walk, some sort of religious talk. But whatever it is, it's definitely with the person beside you that you've been through this whole thing before with too. Let's get a boost of energy, please. Thank y'all for being part of the tribe. Hit the like or dislike for me. So patience is within me. You may lose patience with this whole thing because that's why you left some sort of religious belief. That's made why you chose to see something different as far as what your hands can physically do as a human being. But then again, this is all about some phase in the moon that you have to care about a religious aspect again. Moving forward into Taurus. Thank y'all for being a part. This is the Horror Tarot deck. Woo, woo, woo. And if you know WitchyPoo, you know she loves everything horror. And this was a gift to me, so I wanted to use it immediately. Taurus, please. All right. Well, we got the Page of Hellfire. So Hellfires is the Pentacles. Taurus, money is always up for grabs, and it's always up to kind of be taken. But with the next couple of weeks coming in, if you're not really handling some sort of responsibility that can get you in hot water, it could get you in a hot seat. It actually could get you chained to 3 other responsibilities that I really don't feel you're connected with in any way, but you have some sort of a responsibility in them in some way. Taurus, I'm also feeling that you're going to be presented with some sort of mosaic thought, something that's you kind of really can't think of what's being thought at that time, but it's coming to your mind. When this comes in a sort of confusion, you have to kind of retreat from what you're doing. It may be because you're in a wrong setting, a wrong environment, or a wrong atmosphere. But then again, this could all be with what it may be having a problem with your finances at the beginning of the year. Please do not play games when it comes to something that's really, really important to you. As far as some sort of ladder that you may have climbed and you got too comfortable. The three heads could be these people you may have to go back and live with and have an unfortunate. So please, please, please be mindful of what is transpiring when it comes to some sort of responsibility you need to pay for, like on the 1st. You better handle it. And if you don't, they're going to do you the worst. And the worst could mean, like I said, you're living with three, excuse me, 3 other people that's they're just not your cup of tea. Or you could also be, like I said, with this mosaic thought in your mind that you're not able to think, that can have you spiraling down and making you feel crazy. And if we start to feel crazy, Taurus, we know what goes next. We go overboard. We're snapping at everybody, the cat, the monkey, the whatever we have as far as a pet in our life, even real people. So you don't want to kind of snap back and ruin some kind of bond. Be mindful of what you are going to have to pay for. Pay it. Be done. Well, and in doing that will give you some sort of Aries power. You may not think that you can have power in your finances. You may not think that you can have power in some sort of ladder that you're trying to climb here. But I can assure you that this is going to bring back something tenfold that'll kind of open up and manifest for you here. Why? Because you took control and had the authority to handle something that, you have to be responsible. But then again, you are also not being led down some sort of path of this mosaic thought where you're not able to think straight. You understand? You probably don't. But the 20 that are watching me from your news feed that aren't tapping, you know what I'm saying. Thank you for the 3 being here. Thank you for you guys liking or disliking the live video. Real change starts from within inside you, Taurus. Like I just said, you have to understand and understand, I'd rather say, that it's not always about like, oh, you have to just always pay. That is true when you're an adult, Pooh. But this is something that's actually going to keep a roof over you. This is actually something that it's not going to have you in some sort of hot seat. It's going to give you more power, more magic, more ability. And if you need to not understand, but if you need to have more motivation behind it, having some sort of patience is going to help this change go through some sort of stage. Okay? Gemini. Ooh, the Magician. Gemini, I really don't know what else to say because we've been going through this. Like, this was your card last week, like the Friday before last or whenever. I can't remember, but you've gotten this like recent, okay? Gemini, you've got something you want to kind of just manifest and it not be stupid. Whether you feel it's stupid to you, whether you feel it's stupid to other people, nothing you do is foolish enough for you to think that way, Pud. So if you feel that, everything you do is being some sort of offense to people or to this certain person that you have, and you're sort of, you have some sort of like dark web. You're like you whip this conjuring spirit up, and then it's like you seriously keep and indulge in their head. Listen to me when I say this, Gemini. Nothing is stupid that you do in life. You have to understand what you want to manifest. It has to be on your mind at all times. You see the 8. This is the last year of that for you to understand that everything you do is a reflection of who you are and has been always a part of you. So to have this new originality, to have this new spontaneity want to come upon you, you have to get some sort of thing out of your system that makes you feel some sort of power and powerful. And I'm not sure what that means. Well, Khalees says, don't take my kindness for weakness. Appreciate me. Sometimes you may need to get the appreciation from this person you're keeping some sort of in some sort of dark web, in some sort of conjured bowl. Maybe you they're just too kind for you, and that's giving you some sort of control and thinking that you can just do whatever you want and not be fooled, or not feel stupid to people. Whatever this is, it's all it's all Virgo energy coming in, but it's also some sort of love wrapped in the spirit of understanding that you've got to do something with your kindness. I feel like, yes, this person that you keep kind of like a praying mantis, you just overpower everything. I think that, you take advantage of that because they're too kind. But now I feel like, your kindness has not been something that's on the forefront to shine. This could be a big thing that could change something that you want to powerfully dynamic in your life. But whatever this is, as far as the negative aspect, kindness is on the flip side. Okay, friend? Let's double down and get you a boost of confident energy. And I'm going to pick it up a bit because I got shit to do. You will not stand in the shadow of another. Well, understanding that you are not a stupid person. Anything that you do is kind of copy or go along to get along, right? So this is your confirmation tonight. You will not stand in the shadow of another, and you won't stand from blocking this person from escaping you if they want to. I'm going to leave it at that because I think, Gemini, we know what we're talking about. And if you want a deeper reading, leave a comment and let's get into some more lives, okay? But I'm really feeling like you're definitely taking advantage of someone with your kindness, with their kindness. But then again, you also need a flip side of that to get something to happen. You want to kind of be this power dynamic. Moving on, pressing forward. Pressing forward. I can't see. The Wheel of Fortune, Cancer, things are changing. Things are changing in a sense where I feel more darkness is coming to give some sort of presence. I feel like darkness is coming over to try to change a turn of events. I also feel like a lot of these people around you that you feel you have some sort of control over are going to ruin. And I don't mean ruin like the ruins we get to read messages from the earth or the ground or the planet. I'm talking about they're going to ruin something you're just kind of shotgunning here in a sense. You're spinning this Russian roulette and thinking it's going to be in your favor, but I feel that, this change is going to snake you in the end. It's got the wheel real tight as to where it's spinning, as to where you have some sort of control. But when that snake goes away and slithers out, the wheel's just going to go, and where it stops, nobody's going to know. So do what you feel, Cancer. You're just like Aquarius on this planet Earth realm. But this is the end of the completion for you. This is it. And the more that this dark energy keeps wanting to spin, you're going to give exactly what you get. But this time in a different sense where you can't bounce back from it. Let's get a double down confirmation. You just like to play, Jit. I get it. You just like to play. So be the monkey in the middle. Do what you want. I am here to read cards. But this is not for all Cancers involved, okay? There's a good bit who love to play some sort of seesaw. So keep spinning that wheel, and eventually you'll see you are the target. Eventually you'll understand that playing monkey in the middle for too long won't be a good offense. Okay, if you want to be a star, if you want to be something where you are more magnificent on this planet Earth than what you are, And I don't mean like a star, like a movie star. I mean, if you want to be in the center of somebody's role, with somebody's show, I feel like you are going to have to get some serious growth. But it's not in the head, it's the tail. I got to go on from here. I could be here all day. And the house is family reunion, so I can't control the noise, eh? You know the answer. I believe Libra got this last week. You already know the answer as to what you know, what you should be doing, and how you should react and think. But, you know, you like to play something, so mote be, babe. Here we go with Leo. Thank y'all for being a part of the tribe. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, dislike. I don't care. There's a ton of people on this internet acting a fool. Can I just get a like for being poo? Can I just get a like for just coming on being true? Can I just get a like from you coming out of the news feed, all 22 of you, and just hitting the dislike? Whatever it is, if you feel like I know you, if you feel like I don't, what the fuck ever, get me in this algorithm. Because I see some nonsense every day. And these people are all up in this game. And when it comes to the truth teller, when it comes to the realness of just a regular, oh babe, it's a problem for you people on this internet. Thank you guys. That's all I need. Thank you in the spirit. I say and I say to you, you will be blessed this weekend. Look on the ground as you're walking into the store, all 4 of you that hit that like button. Come back and tell me what you found, because you were blessed. You were blessed enough to help me. Now it's your turn. Now, Leo, the 7 of skulls have popped out, and the skulls are I told you I'm learning this deck, so shut the fuck up. I'm just joking. Cups. So we're all in the feelings, right? We are always in our feelings when stuff don't get right. I just did it like 10 seconds ago, right? But it's not in a sense where our feelings are going to take an overload. Our feelings are going to have us out of control. And this is what I see for Leo, in a sense where you basically got to sleep with one eye open, like going forward. And I don't mean like for the rest of your life, but I mean till you handle this. Until you handle this problem, I feel like within 7 days, because there's 7 people waiting around to bite. And I don't mean bite in a sense where they're physically going to take a bite out of crime. No. They're going to talk. They're going to take pictures. These people are going to try to do something to ruin your life. And anytime somebody comes in to try to do something in the spirit of negative, the magic can be reversed. It just depends on who you are first. You understand? Who are you in this realm? Who are you in this game? And are you a part of some sort of strangulation in your life? An aunt or uncle. You could be an aunt or uncle. My husband don't like that, so I'm not going to say it. Because why talk about death and negative if you can't do nothing about it, right? If you can foresee something so negative, shut the fuck up about it if we can't do nothing about it. So what I'm going to do is just say to you, this is the number 7 in magic, Leo, for you to understand. Time is ticking and it's almost up, poo. And it's not in a sense where it could happen to you, but there are people around that it could backfire because of something that you constantly do. Be mindful, be watchful. I'm leaving it at that because I just feel like with the 7 of skulls, this is all in something that you've kind of sucked into your life. There's something that you got to kind of believe in again. And then again, you can believe what you want when it comes to these readings. But, you know, this is dead energy and the universe ain't playing. The universe don't want to play anymore, rather. Okay? So it's all in a matter of what you believe is right and wrong these days. And your right and wrong are the opposites. So get with somebody to get some help on. All right? I am ambitious and motivated. Thank you, spirits. I am ambitious and motivated. I ain't even got grandma's ring yet. Hello. Sorry. I am ambitious and motivated. If you could repeat this a couple of times, Leo, I'm feeling like this will get you started in 2024. This will also get you to start to realize in self that you can say things that feel good, and nobody else. Nobody else has to help you. Nobody else has to hear you. As a matter of fact, when something comes your way and it's meant to attack or hurt your feelings, all you have to do is say a positive affirmation, right? Things will change. Pressing forward, Virgo, come through the door. This is the Horror Tarot deck. Thank y'all for being a part of the tribe. You know, I really don't like going live, but I'm here with you guys. And I appreciate you all that watch, the returning viewers, even the ones that just have me subscribe and I'm on your list just to be a part of the tarot readers. Thank you. Much gratitude. I couldn't have done anything this year without you guys, even with the negative. But that's what we attract when you have a mysterious, oh goodness, spirit about you. You get the weird. Give me a second. Everything just fell off of me. Okay, we gotta reshuffle, cause sorry. Page of Horns came out. The Five of Skulls. Let me show you all of them that fell out. I am on what did I say, Virgo? I'm on Virgo. So I'm gonna show you these before I put them back in the deck. Virgo. A lot of masculine energy around. I'm not sure if this is you got a new man, you got a new woman, you got something that's kind of taking over your life and making you feel good some way, somehow. Or giving you some sort of estrogen in your life that you never knew you needed until now. Let me shuffle these again, okay, Virgo? And we'll get right into it. Thank y'all. All right, the Seven of Horns again. You got a lot of masculine energy coming in, Virgo, but I don't feel like this is... I don't feel this is something that is going to be worth it in the end. You're carrying a lot of empty cups with a whole lot of armor surrounded. So what is it that you're protecting? What is it that you actually want to have in some sort of validation in your life that you don't have to want for nothing or feel this sort of negative vibe? You stepped on a lot of people's heads and you've actually got 3 on your belt. These could be children. And if you do, you're playing with the mentality of people. You have something you've been trying to like make an appeal, like an appealing thing, whether this is to family members or if you have an online business. Either way, it's not representing in any way. And Virgo, to be honest with you, 2025 needs you to kind of fill up these cups and put down some sort of pride. Fill up these cups and let down this sort of fire inside, because it has not done for anything for you at this time. And I feel like you are near an incomplete end completion when it comes to horns or with the horns, swords. I feel like these horns are you've got a this isn't for all Virgos, but there may be some sort of stomach ulcer coming up. I don't know if what you're eating, I don't know if what you're thinking, but we don't want to like hurt ourselves internally. There's a mouth opening up on his stomach, and I just wanted to say that very quickly. But what I think is that you really need to stop playing. You need to stop playing with someone or something. But these, you know, you're on such defense and guard, like you already know. There's nothing that I can tell you. And this is like for the majority of the Virgos. So I feel like for the rest of you, you've got these empty cups. If you could kind of just like take some of this armor off and like give up the ghost, relax just a bit, yo. You will be able to fill up these cups that have been pretty much you're carrying around empty, and it means like nothing. And then we have the Queen. Shit, I'm the wrong card. Wrong deck. So we're definitely talking to both sides here because I got a masculine and a feminine. Sorry. Give me a sec. Wrong deck. Yeah, it's just the fact that there's too much aggression coming off. I could toast bread with the heat that I'm given. So why don't you try to show love instead of some mean villain trying to be whatever this is? I'm not feeling, right? But this is all needing you to kind of let this guard down, let all this armor off, and fill up these cups. And you can start with love. You can start with the love of yourself. You can start with the reflection that you haven't come to a complete circle with of acceptance. We all look in the mirror and do not like something about us. But if you could come to the reflection of who you really are deep down, it's going to flip something and you'll be able to fill this cups and turn around and keep the armor. Okay? You can keep the armor. You don't have to do anything like that. Take it off. But as far as you and these people, until you do that, it will continue to be unequal. You got to do something with love. You got to embrace change. And there's the love for you to see in your face in all ways. We don't want to hear positivity, right? You want me to be on here saying this motherfucker did this and it's a lie here. Them motherfucker said that. Nah. Why? Here we go. Libra? Come through the door. And then we got the two of hellfires. And the hellfires are pentacles. All right. Well, you want to balance this money out. You want something to kind of come and it just smooth its way right on down. Leo, I'm here to tell you that the balancing act really is going to start with something that you've got to kind of shut up about. The mouth is kind of got two horns sticking out. So if you continue to just run, I mean, you run this mouth and you can, it's like I don't even know. I'm just going to say it's somebody that don't get tired. And I really think, Libra, if you could just, through the wire, just stop talking for shit. Give it 2 days. I'm just trying to be polite in some way. But you can't balance or get this kind of money to flip or do whatever you're trying to do because you keep talking so much. It really, it's unequivalent. It just doesn't balance out for what you are wanting to attract in your life. I'm leaving it at that. And then you may feel that you know all the wisdom and you're right. That's fine. But here are the two eyes watching you in the different phases that people see you go through in like a matter of milliseconds, Pooh. And I think that this owl is here because not only do these look like the antlers coming out of his mouth, but now they're coming out of his ears. So you really need to just stop, maybe not even look, just listen. Okay? And it may be also to do that, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, no. Because in doing that is going to change back this moon phase to go back to make you see that what you're doing is kind of, you're deflecting, but you're attracting. And it's not really, it's not balancing. You got to be quiet for a while in order to flip or what you want to come out on top. I'll read them one more time before I go. I can't see y'all. It said pull another card, so here we go. You're lucky. You get 2 today. You don't have to fit in. Absolutely. You don't have to fit in, but what you are wanting to attract is some sort of abundance. And if you're not, you shouldn't even be on this channel, right, friend? But if you are wanting to attract some sort of abundance, it's not about fitting in. It's about understanding that, hell, I'm different. I'm not everybody's cup of tea or lemonade, baby. Keeping it funky, Dineva. Nobody likes me. But that doesn't mean shit to me. So you're not fitting in by being quiet. You're fitting in because you want something that's fire to balance. That's it. Don't take it to offenses. I am telling you to be quiet because you want to do what everybody else. No, this is something for you. All 3 eyes that are on this card in abundance. Pressing forward. All right. I did Libra. What did I say? Scorpio. I'm picking it up. The Knight of Wands. Well, you may have saved just one too many people this year, and now it's your turn. Hello. Scorpio, it's really time for you to figure out how many times. Do you really think that you are supposed to be this person's hero? You're supposed to come in and be a reward and save the day. This past couple of weeks, we have gone through an abundant amount of emotions when it comes to you cutting people off and letting the door back open. But then again, you are always coming in on some sort of heroic motion. You may be getting ready to do some sort of new hairstyle and like really show out. I mean, that's just here or there, but it's really about being some sort of hero, and your appearance is not going to divert that. You know, I think your appearance is going to ask for more from people and think that you got it. You know, walking into 2025, to be honest, Scorpio, it's all about some sort of phallus. Do you want to be a hero, or is it your turn to sit back and enjoy some sort of show? It all is up to you, and the horns are really I feel like it's a battle within you. Not like it within you, but like with you. People that come, they know that nothing bothers you, so they have, you know, you have this hard skin, you have something that's really rough. But I think 2025, you want to be in your soft era, and you've just had enough. So think about that to get you started. Are you still going to be somebody's hero, or are we definitely departed? And it's time to create, baby. The 8 is here to let you know you are already made to be a creator, but the web that is tangled in is this big spider that I think is hovering. And this is somebody who is like a black widow who hovers over your life, that comes in and tries to attract or get you to go, or whatever this is. I don't think it's a flow for you anymore, okay? So use this energy and use this money and things you were going to do for these honeys, these people, to kind of go ahead and do for self in 2025, the year of the 9. All right, and then angels are all around you, energizing your soul. If you know that, then you will understand that it's time for somebody else to be your hero. And if you would realize that angels are around, they have protecting you all this time because you were able to get this done. Anything anybody was able to ask you for, you had the funds, you had the creative mindset, and or you've just had the patience. It is time, Scorpio, to have that in return to you. And if they aren't willing to get it, give it, let them go. I'm on Sagittarius. Thank y'all for being a part of the tribe. The last live of 2024. I'm working on a lot of stuff, you guys, but it ain't easy. Fat meat ain't greasy. Okay? You got the 5 of Bibles, Sagittarius. You've been battling in court. You've been battling with people. You've actually been battling, in a sense, to get a closer connection to some sort of children. But this whole year has been nothing but a battle and a fight over an inability for somebody to change or see something in your perspective of your mind, okay? And I'm telling you now, 2025, they are not backing down. Actually, 2025, they want you to understand that this is who they are, and it's like show enough now. You understand? They are not going to stop fighting to get something to hurt you and not hurt you where you're departed or deceased. They want to hurt you egotistically. They want to hurt you emotionally. They actually have gained forces with somebody who you talk to that gets real hot-headed at a simple time in a moment, and they actually go to church and they practice. It's the bullshit, you understand? So you got a lot of people who play both defenses. These are Christians, these are church people, and these are also people who are in your life that you feel are your equal. They're not at this time. It's not going to get any easier on this ride. I'm not here to scare you. I just don't want you to fear anyone at any time. You don't fear anybody. You understand me? You fear no one. The only thing that you fear is that the things that you have not become, the things you have never done. And I feel like you have to be this shark in order to get this peace back. You've got to go into these courtrooms or up against these people, and you are going to have to get a better defense. I've told you time and time again to save receipts. I've actually told you time and time again to ask for a mediator to get this thing fucking resolved easily. However, if you're out in the state of Florida, I can't help you. Hello. But if you could get something going under the fire where you now look like the shark under the water, then you're going to get this energy to kind of back down a bit to see that you are serious, okay? But you can't go up against them Christians. You can't. You got, I am becoming a better person every day. And the better person maybe like stop smoking so much, or you know, because you have dirty pee, or you might just be you know, exercising. This is all in the matter of what you don't do outside of yourself. And if you haven't done any of those things, even waking up and just saying, like I say the first 3 every single day, and I don't care if I don't say the rest of the 9, but it's always those 3 as soon as I open my eyes. You have to say something as to let you know you are alive, you matter, and anything that comes against you has no power. If the world walked, lived, and thought like that, we would not be in this predicament. We would all be off grid. Aquarius? No, Capricorn. Capricorn. You got the world. And that's how earth and grounded you should be, but don't let it make you cruel. You've been beaten, battered, and bruised all year long, but you've walked through some sort of thorn. And I feel like, Capricorn, now we are going to kind of have 2 more like dynamite, pieces of dynamite in our hand that either we're going to drop or let it explode. I don't see that it's DEATH for you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's DEATH to the old you. There's a new you kind of wanting to rise and break through. You have 2 people that have held you down and kept your mind kind of trapped as to where you didn't believe in you. You also have some sort of magic connection to the sun, not the moon. I love that, Capricorn. And it could be a jealous sister that you've watched cut, or you were cutting. I'm going to stop there. I think, Capricorn, you need to kind of do like a little Libra and just kind of be quiet and walk proudly here. You need to walk quietly and not think or speak negatively into 2025 over the next 7 days. On the 3rd of January, these 2 people are going to try to attack again because you have not cut them off in any way. You kind of, I guess, need them. On the 3rd of January, they may put their hand, and it's not on you like to hurt you, but it's like they're going to play a card that I don't think you were ready to be dealt. If you live with these people, they're going to try to move you out. I don't know what that means for you, Capricorn. I don't know what you can do. But in the balance of a fool can't get fooled, you need to kind of prepare for you and your future. Outside of living with these people, outside of depending on these 2 entities that hurt you. Because they're coming to do it a lot sooner and a little more ruthless. I love this deck. I'm probably going to use it every day. Well, then there's the mystery. You'll find out. You'll find out. Your peace will be disrupted in some way. And like I said, with these 2 people, it's a game. You guys mimic each other every day. Somebody says something, and then you're right back, bouncing back. It's tit for tat, and then before you know it, you freaking hate each other, but you're right back in each other's faces, and that's that. This isn't going to become any of a great history or relationship because you guys aren't growing. There's no growth and nothing. And that's the mystery I think that you're kind of got to get yourself entangled out of. You're not going to believe me or it's 3 tarot readers you watch in the morning. You may listen to, it's a dark-haired lady. I don't watch anybody anymore. I can't. I just can't. But it's a dark-haired lady I used to talk to Reflecting Light about. You may watch her and like have all this faith in something that you can't balance on what to trust, but it has to be with self. I can't throw other people under the bus or throw people into this whole thing that could erupt, but you have to listen to yourself. Don't even fucking listen to me. You got it? I understand? Easy. Trust yourself. And I say trust yourself because only you can prevent forest fires. Only you can go and see, well, what can I do to get help if they kick me out? What can I do to make sure I'm set up? What can I do to make sure that I don't need these 2? You understand? There's simple things like that to get you going. Identify and remove toxic people. All right? Just take your time. But you don't have that much time because they got their eye. But know that you've got to eventually move on from this environment. Aquarius. We got one more and I'm out of here. Aquarius. You got the King of Horns. King of Horns or Swords. I feel like you're trying to pull some sort of like butterfly effect on people you want respect from or you want to be more in control of. That's what you want. That's what you want out of life. But it's like a battle that's unemotional. It's also a battle that you got to be devoted to pretty much the rest of your life, to be evil. To be honest, I mean, I feel like, you ever seen the Wiz? You can win. No, what that lady sang with that, whatever that lady sang, I can't remember. It's so long. I feel like it's like you're the Wiz, the Black Queen lady. Like you want all of these things and like you love and live in it. So just be that and do that, baby. Do not expect anything to change in your life if you're devoted to some sort of tricking of the mind. And I think you damn well know what I'm talking about because it's like you pull a wool over these people's eyes for you to achieve some sort of respect or you whatever this is, you just gonna have to be more devoted to it. There is no sleep for the wicked, but you should know that, right? The wicked don't fucking sleep at all. They're up all day and night, ramming that jaw, just talking, getting wrinkles and all. So understand that it's all in the matter of effect on what do you feel is more powerful in a dynamic? What do you feel is more powerful to have authority in? It's all in the sense of what you want to do with the devotion within, all right? That's for 2025. And I say that, Aquarius, simply because, you know, it's a different mind. To be honest, it's a different mind. But you've got the strength to rise. You can rise in your evil. You can rise in your greatness. Whatever you choose to do, the circle will always be half completed. Why? Because you're pulling some sort of butterfly effect, there it is again, over people's lives, over people's minds, including yourself, the eye of the tiger. I am being sarcastic because I think, Aquarius, it just becomes to a point where, you know, you go back and forth with these changes and you have this whole thing on what you want and what you're going to do, and then it's never completed. It never happens because something comes over and you feel like then you have to trick. But this is something that has been a part of you. I feel like since like you've always had it in you, but it's really like came out and became a part, like this whole thing of sort of control when you were a 5th or 6th grade and something hurt you that was detrimental. I'm leaving it at that. You can bounce back from that. Children are cruel. People are cruel. The world is cruel. You know that, poet. I am filled with love and light. Aquarius, this is what's gonna pop and change your life. But then again, you do what you want, you feel how you want, you say what you want to say, live how you want to live, that's how you want to. The Addams family. Yo, you do what you want. But if you could live with some love and light, you wouldn't be prepared what to see in front. Pisces, and we're done. They say, I don't hate on nobody because my turn going to be crazy. Squabble up. Capricorn. You got 2, but you only got 2 because I allowed it to happen. I didn't, it just popped out. You got the 2 of Skulls and you got the 3 of Hellfires. That's the number 5, and something is getting ready to be a battle. Now, I've told you once, told you twice, I've gave you forewarnings weeks in advance, and I try to do this with every sign. But you see, when it comes to something that kind of was forced, forced negativity, forced estranged energy, and that's kind of what was built off for the eternity, you have to maintain and control. Hellfires is the pentacles. You're going to have to maintain and control this sort of forced energy in order to keep the finances a boil, like to keep them coming. Because I see not only somebody really wanting to, it's beyond embarrass you. It's somebody that really wants to kind of show a record of what you've done or do. And if this person was going off of your forced energy, your fire, this thing that you've kind of built this whole ride on, then you have to understand you've got to be prepared for what they are trying to present to the world. It's a literal document. It's a literal paper, and you're in the back, and you have no say-so. So I don't know if you're going to have some sort of time away, some sort of restitution where you got to do some community service, shut up, get offline. I don't know how this is going to play. But what I do know is that this person, this female energy, is not going to stop until they get this one document to show to the public. I don't know what this document is because it looks like a scroll on this card. But you see, with the power of 3, and they're in some sort of Santeria and can do magic just like we, me, you, anybody, then you have to know that they are prepared to show this document because of some forced energy that was built off a negative from the start. 2025, they're coming for your heart. You got work to do, and you got to play smart. The bee is here, not because of Beyonce that everybody hates the dark witch. This bee is here because you got work to do in your spirit. You've got work to do. I feel like this person's out of the fucking picture. There's nothing you can do to prevent it. They've already made their mind up about it. Hell is hot and fire is on it, all right? But what you can do is kind of work towards getting a lid on it, a head on it. Work with getting in contact with all of your social medias, making sure you're not being hacked or people are tapped. You're going to have to prove to these people, and I say the people that helped you bloom, these people that helped you get to this new phase and direction in your life, you're going to have to explain to them not once, not twice, but 3 times. And the 3rd time, you know, that's when it's not going to stick. It's not going to land. This female energy is coming for your head. You can get ahead of this. You can do something, but you got to work to figure this out and not kind of think it's going to be like unnoticed. The final card, I release all negative energy, and I think that's a good start. I release all negative things that I play a part. I release all negative things that have no worth in your life at all, okay? So starting this, Pisces, I think that you've got a long way to go, but you can get through this. But I think it's all about the embarrassment on what they want to do to you in this, okay? I thank y'all. That's it. Studio audience, can I get one studio audience clap before the end of this? I love you guys. I love you guys too. I'm going to try to do. I can just say what I want, but it never works out because this is real life and I don't live for the internet. But I live for all of my subscribers. I live for the guys that comment and engage every hour. I live for the emails that you guys give, and I'm at my last point of the evening and I wind down and I read it. There's nothing that I could ask for in this life than the peace of mind that I finally have in realization, but also just living in a world where I could just do what I want and exist. And everybody has that opportunity. Everybody can have that mindset, and you don't need permission to do it. And it's all about your integrity and wanting to just be happy, because obviously happiness is a choice, and it's all about what you want to do with your days on this freaking earth. And until, I'll see y'all before 2025. Even if I just come on and do a get ready with me like I did before our members last year, or this time I'll just do it live. I'll see y'all again before 2025. Until then, guys, I say, Ashe.